Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Briannaezerins. I work in luxury fashion and I believe that fashion has the power to change your story. I feel like I need to start explaining what that means to me. Fashion has the power to change your story because I think that fashion, or I know that fashion can be used as a vehicle to become who you want to become. So whether that pertains to styling or pursuing a career or learning about the people who have defeated all odds and excelled themselves through fashion. I think that's why I say that fashion has the power to change your story, because I truly feel that it's like anything that could just make you become who you want to become. Anyways, close rant, close TED Talk. I wanted to jump on here because I've been getting tons of questions about what everyone should be studying in school to become successful in fashion. So many comments, so many emails. So I wanted to get straight into this video and tell you my opinion on what you need to be studying to make sure that you make it. So step one is researching the roles and positions that are available in the fashion industry. You could do this by using a plethora of resources. Social media will be your best bet. And looking at days in the lives, there's so many people who are uploading content that really takes you through what their day-to-day looks like as a journalist, as a fashion buyer, as a fashion designer. I feel like use that as a resource to really truly understand what they do and what it takes. Not only social media, but magazines. People have written books about what their day in the life looks like and what their experience has been. So all of this is great content to lean on when researching what roles are even out there that I would be interested in. And then once you have an understanding of what roles you would be interested in, then what I want you to do is really look and identify what skills you need to garner to be successful in that field. If you understand, wow, in looking at this person who's a fashion merchandiser, I really need to gain my skills in Excel. I really need to have an understanding of trends that are coming out and how the industry is moving, right? Or say you're in marketing. I need to be able to clearly communicate and talk to people. I need to be able to really build relationships and garner trust and have influence over people, right? So those are the skills that I really need to foster. If you're more drawn to something a bit more technical, like fashion design, ask yourself, okay, what skills do I need to build? I need to understand how to construct a garment. I need to know how to sew. So if you're interested in that, then you need to focus on a major that will bring in those skills, that will strengthen those skills for you. Consider the majors that will strengthen those skills. So in fashion marketing, well, maybe you should apply into the fashion marketing major. This will give you a rounded experience or a rounded knowledge of everything that marketing and communications delves into. So that's social media, that is working well in groups, that's a little bit of business, that is building a strategy that considers all parts of the business, right? Really go through the school's website and in their courses and identify, okay, I know I need to take this. What are the majors that will give you a well-rounded knowledge of the things that you need in order to achieve your goal of being a fashion designer, in order to achieve your goal of working with VIPs or clients within the store, or being a store director of a luxury company. Step 4 is build experience. And a lot of people think that build your experience comes after you graduate. Building your experience can come now. you know, especially within the industry. If the whole point of it all, right, is to sell people relevant product, to really buy into trends and inspire people, well, you could do that now. There are magazines out there that will help you have an understanding every season of what trends are coming and what trends are relevant. That's great research for you to do now. There are tons of boutiques around, whether you live in New York or whether you live in a small town. There's so many stores where you could become a sales associate, and maybe you work very closely with the owner or the buyer who's getting or curating the product that's within the store. We know that digital is so huge in the fashion industry today. I mean, majority of the time when we're seeing editorials and images from magazines, we're seeing it on our feeds. So having an understanding of social platforms and what's being shared and what people are really engaging with in the community, what photographers are sharing their editorials with, what stylists are really hot right now. Like, that's all information that you could do here that really doesn't take a degree. I also think what's super impactful is learning how to build a brand for yourself. If you're working in marketing or if you aspire to work in marketing and your whole goal is to get to a point where you are cultivating the vision of a brand, right? You are the one that is helping the brand come to life. Well, you could build a brand of your own. You could go on social media. You could build an aesthetic and a tonality and do all the things that bigger brands that are doing, but focus it on you. That experience is something that you could communicate to an employer. It may be small or it may be big, who knows? But that's something that someone will be impressed by. So yes, is it helpful to get your degree and graduate with a major that's applicable to the role that you want to apply for or you want to be in, aspire to be in? Of course, like that's always helpful and something that's an added bonus. But what's really important and what I'll tell you all employers are looking for and really want to know and have you clearly articulate is the experience that you have gained, no matter if you gained it from school or outside of it. One thing that you need to remember is that your major does not secure a spot for you in the industry. It's your experience that will really be the vehicle that brings you in. So that's it. I hope all these tips will help you find the right major that will get you into this fashion industry. Please leave any questions and comments down below if you have any. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.